Hey guys, my name is FunPro. In this video, I'm going to take a look at the support role. What is one champion that a lot of League players hate? The typical answer that I get from many people is Yuumi. They would say Riot nerf this champion, remove that champion, and more. Yuumi has a ban rate of 38.9% in Plat Plus, which puts her as the third most banned champion in the game across almost all regions. So what I want to do in this video is provide you an alternative, allow you to perhaps give Yuumi away for a champ that is better, allow you to provide additional ban space to your team that was previously occupied by Yuumi. The more favorable alternative is to play Sona. Sona is another enchanter, so what makes her so good to pick into Yuumi? Let's dive into her kit and compare it to Yuumi. So let's start with the ultimates. Both are similar. Yuumi's ultimate Final Chapter launches 7 waves that can deal up to 100 plus 20% AP damage per wave. Enemies take only 50% of the damage from subsequent waves, and when hit by 3 waves, they are rooted for 1.75 seconds. On the other hand, there is Sona's ultimate Crescendo. It can do up to 350 plus 50% AP in terms of damage, and stun the target for 1.5 seconds. So as you can see, Yuumi has a longer crowd control duration on her ultimate than Sona by 0.25 seconds. But to better understand why that might not be as important, we need to understand the difference between a root and a stun. In a root, the enemy's movement is stopped and they cannot use movement abilities. However, they can still use non-movement abilities. On the other hand, a stun restricts mostly everything. The enemy can't move and cannot use any ability except those that can remove the crowd control, like QSS or Cleanse. So despite the less duration on the CC from Sona, it is providing greater value by supporting your team more with damage reduction as well as movement impairment. From a damage perspective, Yuumi's ultimate would always do more damage. The thing to note though is that as a support, your damage won't be as high and gold income is low, meaning that your ability to get meaningful damage is less. There's also the fact that your support, and usually we're not aiming for high damage values, at least with enchanters, we're trying to aim for more utility and more support for your team. There might also be the argument that there are cooldown discrepancies that favor Yuumi's ultimate. The thing is that we won't normally be using your ultimate off cooldown. This means that even though Sona's ultimate's cooldown is longer than Yuumi's, the difference might not be as significant. There's also the point that Yuumi's ultimate is bigger in size with range and width when compared to Sona's ultimate. It makes Yuumi's ultimate easier to hit when compared to Sona, but Sona's CC type will still be stronger despite her execution being higher. It requires a smart usage of the ability. So to summarize, in terms of the utility, I feel that Sona's ultimate provides more value with a stronger form of crowd control. Now let's move to Yuumi's E, Zoomies. This ability allows her to heal herself or the person she's attached to for up to 150 plus 30% HP, give bonus movement speed for 20% plus 2% per 100 AP, and give bonus attack speed of up to 45% to the person she's attached to. To add, Yuumi's passive can allow her to shield her attached ally for up to 380 plus 25% AP. To compare this ability to Sona, we need to look at Sona's W, Aria of Perseverance, and Sona's E, Song of Celerity. Song can heal the ally who is most wounded for up to 90 plus 15% AP. She can also shield anyone tagged up to 105 plus 25% AP. Yuumi would heal more for a single target, however Sona can also shield multiple allies tagged. This means that when there's a team fight, Sona will provide more temporary HP than Yuumi because Sona has AoE shielding. There's also the fact that Sona's W has a flat 10-second cooldown all game, while Yuumi has a 12 to 10-second cooldown. This also means that throughout the overall game, there may be more overall healing done off Sona W than Yuumi heal. Now let's examine the movement speed part of Yuumi's E. Yuumi gives 20% plus 2% per 100 AP movement speed. Sona herself will get that same amount of movement speed, however her allies get up to 14% plus 2% per 100 AP. Both Yuumi and Sona give bonus movement speed that lasts for 3 seconds. Despite the less speed, the bonus movement speed is granted to multiple allies. This means that with multiple gap closers, it is possible to reduce the difference in movement speed between the two enchanters. There's also the part of Sona when she stacks her passive called Power Chord, where when Sona uses E, she can slow the target by 40% plus 4% per 100 AP for 2 seconds, and this gets capped at 99%, which can also contribute to decrease in discrepancy between Yuumi and Sona's speedups. Now let's look at the attack speed that Yuumi gives, which can get up to 45%. So Sona doesn't have anything that can give people attack speed, however what she can do is reduce the damage output for the target by 25%, 4% per 100 AP for 3 seconds thanks to Sona's passive Power Chord, which uses her W. Bonus attack speed is basically a damage buff given to the person that Yuumi's attached to, leading to more damage perhaps relative to the enemy team. Sona can reduce the target's damage. So So even though your team isn't gaining damage, the enemy's team is having their damage decrease. So relative to the enemy, you may still have more damage depending on the situation. Now let's compare Yuumi Q with Sona Q. Yuumi Q Prowling Projectile fires a projectile in a certain direction that will hit an enemy up to 250 plus 30% AP, and if it is in flight for 1 second, it will do increased damage. The empowered total damage will be up to 310 plus 40% AP, plus 9% of the target's current health. It can also slow for 20% for 1 second. Now Sona's Q, Hymn of Valor, sends out bolts of sounds to the 2 nearest visible enemies and prioritizes champions. It can also grant sight of the area around those enemies for 1 second. The damage on Sona's Q does up to 160 plus 40% AP, and then can deal bonus damage of up to 30 plus 20% AP. To add to that, Sona's tagged ally champions will also deal bonus magic damage on their next basic attack within 5 seconds, following the same ratios for bonus magic damage just mentioned. There's also the Power Chord passive that when applied to Sona's Q will do 20 to 336 plus 28% AP total magic damage. So let's compare both abilities. For one thing, you can dodge Yuumi Q, while you really can't dodge Sona's Q, which are target abilities. There's the edge there. Despite Yuumi having more damage on her empowered Q, Sona also grants allies bonus damage, and she herself does bonus damage. In certain situations, Sona and her team, or whoever she's paired with, can out-damage Yuumi and her lane partner or team early on. Now if we combine the bonus damage from Sona Q and then talk about the damage reduction to the enemy from the Power Core version of Sona W, Sona will be providing a lot more support to her team. The counter to this point would be that Yuumi can give bonus damage to the person she's attached to. However, it won't be enough in many scenarios. Sona just provides more support to her team as a whole. So to summarize, I want this video to be an awareness video to show people that there are counters to Yuumi other than banning it. Sona has a lot of benefits with her damage buffs to team, damage reductions to the enemy, bonus MS that translates to more damage, slows that can also translate to more damage, a stun that can also reduce the enemy's damage, healing and shielding to negate more of the enemy's damage, just a bunch of utility in general that can many times overpower the support that Yuumi's trying to give to only one carry. So I highly recommend trying to play Sona into Yuumi and check out how it feels for yourself instead of just banning it. Comment down below what it was like. So if you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to check out my Discord server to talk about leak or future video ideas. Also, thank you guys for watching and have a great day.